And as the market digests this weekend's big trade headlines, our next guest says that despite a 90-day tariff pause, Chinese goods are about to get a lot more expensive. David Riedel is president and founder of Riedel Research. David, welcome. It's always great to see you. Why are they going to get more expensive?
Well, I think that, industries have done what they can to absorb the tariffs so far. Companies have all worked through any inventory that they had from before the tariffs or during any breaks in the tariffs. Once you have a period of time with 55% tariffs on U.S. imports from China, that's going to start showing up on shelves pretty dramatically. And this is all going into our holiday season. So if you do get another 90 days and don't get some reprieve on the 55%, I think prices are going to go higher for U.S. consumers.
So just an extension without any sort of reprieve, that is not going to be a victory. And does that force the hand of Besant and company at all anymore? I mean, if you have consumers complaining about the price of everything that they want to put under their tree or under their menorah going up?
Yeah. It's certainly going to, and it sort of should, because I think China has reminded everyone that they do have a lot of levers to play here. They are obviously a huge market for a lot of things. They're a huge supplier of many things that are important to American consumers. And of course, the rare earths power remains extremely strong. Some good announcements from the DoD and other people getting involved in MP materials and some of these other stocks, but still, that's many years on the horizon. So if Beijing keeps the Trump administration on a short leash in terms of rare earths, they can continue to extract concessions.
David, Tim, so I'm trying to understand if Xi and the current administration in China are taking a different negotiating stance than they have in the past. It's really hard to tell here where the outcome is. And my view is that both sides need very badly some type of a headline deal. I realize that the Trump administration may not feel that way and it may not appear that way, but I think it's going to be very difficult otherwise. Do you think the negotiation here is any different than what we've seen at other times?
Quite honestly, I think Beijing's position is hardening. They've seen how the administration treated our allies like Canada and Ukraine with the dress down of Zelensky in the Oval Office. There is no way that Beijing's going to put Xi in any position where he loses face down the track. So they're going to agree to a very, very tight framework deal that is in a strict prohibition on negative comments from the Trump administration in order to continue any sort of conversations. So I think they're hardening their positions because they don't like the uncertainty.
Sorry about that, David. Curveball for you, but you can answer this. Where does TikTok fit into this whole negotiating period of time? Is that a chip that somebody's going to play?
I don't think it really helps. I don't know if anyone really cares in Beijing. They're happy for the status quo. They'll just keep it coming along. It continues to grow in popularity and in use. I mean, if there's something that the Trump administration can put on the table, but I just don't see that happening, and I don't think Beijing cares.
David, for 20 years, forced technology transfer was a big bugaboo for U.S. tech companies, and probably longer than 20 years, right? So you think about the kind of push out of these export bans of these NVIDIA chips. The longer we push out a trade deal, right, the more likely that the Chinese, A, have to take as much of this inventory as possible, and then, B, continue to innovate, whether it's Huawei and that sort of thing. Do you think there's a chance we're kind of getting played? I mean, it's fine that we get the rare earth materials from them, you know what I mean? But that's not maybe as important longer term than taking this technology from us right now.
I think you make a really good point. I mean, we've seen with the DeepSeek example what they can accomplish when they put their minds to something. We've seen some of the homegrown chips really achieving some pretty impressive gains. So I think the administration needs to be a little bit careful, not waiting for everything that they want and getting some sort of settlement. But Beijing, like I said, is not going to put Xi in a position where he might get dressed down in the future or somehow insulted.